saying? And we have to realize that this is the essence of ourselves and our souls, you know what I'm saying? And it goes on into infinity, you know what I'm saying? And the art of hip-hop is that connection with the infinite.
Discover, right, not just on YouTube, but in life in general, that pretty much, you know, if you've got something to say, someone's gonna, you know, they're gonna agree or disagree. It's how you handle that, you know. I mean, people are entitled to their opinions. I think it's sad though that people don't investigate further, yet they slate things off. And I'm not just about veganism, right? You know, I'm pretty much interested in various amount of topics, educating that dome. Can't do this on Zwift, see? You can't stop in the countryside. See, that's the moon. That's a car. And stop and look at stars. And as I said the other day, like how much noise the bicycle actually makes. It's so easy, right, to miss out on such a great thing, all right? Did you make the most of that ride? If you're getting fitness up, right, and you're going to go out for smashing around the blocks in the summer or whatever and that, did you make the most out of that ride? You might have done as far as what you've done over winter, training-wise, for your ability of what you're doing, all right? But is that what cycling's about? I mean, get people out on bikes and not getting, like, you know, I mean... Cycling should be cheap, easy, not intimidating. If you're thin, fat, all that, whatever, get yourself in some cycling kit, right? That's comfortable for you, and get out on a bike, all right? That's what I'm saying, okay? Do you need all the other BS that goes with it, okay? Like, there was a time about let's say 2 summers, like 2 years ago. So when I was 17, 18, I think it's the summer of 2015 and the summer 2016. I went out and actually smashed it, right? Pretty much on zero training, and I'm not saying everyone should do that. I kind of knew what I was doing. I mean, what I'm saying is I used to have a pretty good gait when I used to BMX race, all right? I got some legs on me. I know how to sprint and stuff. Unfit, if you know what I mean. You want to be careful though, because you can like fuck yourself up doing things like that, all right? Like if you're going out and you're doing intervals and bits and pieces, hill repeats, whatever, you know, you got to start off light, because you can do yourself some damage. But what I'm saying, I was going out, putting Strava on, smashing a few segments here and there, you know, getting back, putting it up. And to be honest, I was actually quite impressed on some stretches of road. Versus other people that I know train their asses off, and you know how hard you were working, man. You know how hard you were working, or I was working on zero training, and I'm not joking. I don't do fuck all, right? And you can tell some of these people are try to beat your time on certain stretches of road, and some of these segments are actually quite long. They're not all like, you know, downhill stuff. Well, I'm pretty good descender, man. Pretty good descender. Not many people can keep with the old P rule. But yeah, I was quite impressed, and what I'm saying is, unless you really know what you're doing, you're not really going to get a tremendous amount of gains pissing around with stuff like that. Cycling is getting outside, it's breathing in the air, stopping like this now, staring at that moon, or is it a space station, constantly making YouTube videos with recipes and cycle tips, and just try and show people what you're doing to hopefully help them get on a bicycle, all right? The simplest, most efficient machine ever invented, and that will be invented, really. Like, you can do pretty much just to say, I mean, I've got a geared bike tonight, but even on a fixie it's the same thing. You're turning pedals around. You can't really make that any more efficient than it is, all right? I was watching the Shane Miller video the other day. Don't dislike the guy, but he's a bit of a tosser, isn't he? Especially with all his like chain maintenance, like with his what's it? I don't know. I'll call them cosmic bullshit cleaners. Like, I mean, what a punch of shit. Like, you know, there's cleaning chains and there's like taking it to extremes, which is complete bullshit. He was interviewing some guy on there about like chain efficiency. I mean, a clean drive chain is an efficient drive chain, but the length that this guy was going to testing out different lubes and everything, I think like you want to like get a life, man. There's so much bullshit, isn't there? Like you want to invest their time like in doing something like that, right? Leave that to the chain companies, I suppose. But at the end of the day, P-Roll, go out and get a KMC chain, get rid of the Shimano's, unless it's Dura Race. I mean, that's just with my experience, you know, but I think a lot of people are doing the old KMC thing now. Play about with the waxy lubes, play about with the wet lubes, and trust me, if you go out riding enough, you'll soon get to realise which is good out of those in, you know, wet, dry, damp, shitty British conditions, wherever you are. You know, again, man, have a cycle touring though, just grab whatever oil you can, you know. Yeah, fucking hell, man. Nice. Right, keeping like phones dry on the bike, away from your sweaty body, in your jacket pocket, in your camelback. Grab a Ziploc bag, stick your phone in there, double it up. Raining hard, zip it up. I just fold that over. Cheap, easy, and keeps the phone dry, man. P-Roll, over and out. Baggies for the win.